It's Liddy back with another mother effing morning show. Give me my tens, y'all. What is this day? Week 2 or 3 that I've been going live at 6 a.m. every day.
Starting week
This is okay. So I guess this is the start of week 3. Now, really quick, if you guys missed the live and the video that I posted yesterday, make sure that you guys check those out and be looking out for a video later on today. Don't be afraid to like this video, y'all, so I can welcome you to the live. Please comment. And today's topic is going to be Nicki Minaj being referred to as a bully. So I want to break down, is she a bully or is she being bullied? Okay. So hi Patricia. Hi Queen. Oh my God. I'm not even gonna address it. Just know that my girl's comments were blocked. Can y'all believe that? This woman has been paying for my private membership for 13 months straight. And for some reason, one of my mods blocked her. And I know for a fact this woman didn't say anything to be blocked. But anyway, hey Queen, welcome to the live. And thank you for sending my first gift of the day. I don't even know what you sent. It says that I don't know, babes. It doesn't even tell me. But either way it goes, Queen. Thank you so much. Hi, Empress. Welcome to the live. She said, "Blessed morning, Barb City. Blessed morning to you as well." Hi, Blissfully Mimi. She says she's being bullied. Absolutely, absolutely. Patricia said she's being bullied. She also said, "I'm dedicated to my bestie. Love you." Blissfully Mimi said, "Hey babes, love y'all. Love you as well." So let's just jump into everything, y'all. Please, please, please like my mother effing video, okay? Um, now, and I've been wanting to get into this for a long time. So this topic I feel like is gonna be really good. So with that being said, you guys, is Nicki Minaj a bully? Or is she being bullied? Where do I even start off? Let's start off with the fact that Nicki Minaj stands alone. And when I say stands alone, I know that she has the Barbs. I know that she has Kenneth. Don't get me wrong, right? But when it comes to the industry, if you guys cannot see with your own eyes that Nicki Minaj is standing alone, then I don't know if you guys can see. It's like every blog is against her. You have, and this is just some of them, okay? This is literally just some of them. But you have Charlemagne, you have Joe Budden, you have TMZ, on site. Let me keep going. Hold on. The neighborhood talk. What's that other one? I forget. But there's so many blogs that go against Nicki Minaj that only post negative things about her and will never, ever post anything positive. Okay, that's number one, is the smear campaigns. Number two, you have, as far as like other rappers, right? You have Jay-Z, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, um, Kanye West when he wants to. I know that there's plenty more names, but I can't think of them all right now. Big Lotto, Ice Spice. Um, help me, y'all. Help me out in the comments. Help me out in the comments. Okay, help me out in the comments, y'all. I don't know why I can't think of all the ops names right now off the top of my head, but Coyle Ray. You have Billboard, you have Forbes, you have like, you guys just think about the amount of blogs, the amount of journalists, the amount of artists, the amount of the Grammys. We have the Grammys, right? The Recording Academy. All of these people dislike Nicki Minaj and have in some way tried to hinder her career. Okay. Hi, Witter Rose. I'm sorry I said your name wrong, babes. You've been in my chat for so long, I should know how to say your name. So I apologize. Thank you, Empress, for putting the Grammys. Exactly. Witter Rose says SZA. Okay. Kendrick Lamar. Like the list just goes on and on. The amount of people who have dragged Nicki Minaj's name, tried to join in on the hate train, and let's not count all the fan bases. Okay, you have the Beehive, you have Barty Gang, you have the Hotties. Like every last one of those fan bases drag Nicki Minaj. Okay, and unprovoked, sometime the Ariana Tours and the Swifties join in, and Nicki Minaj loves both of those people. So I'm basically trying to figure out, how is it that someone who's standing by themselves, that's literally, how tall is Nicki Minaj? Like, she's not any taller than a damn jelly bean. Okay? And here she is being painted as a bully. People are literally saying that Nicki Minaj bullies all the girls who come into the industry, right? Now, let's check out that lie. Let's check that lie out. Because everybody says Nicki Minaj is bitter, she's washed up, she's jealous of all the girls, she won't work with nobody, she won't escort anybody in because she's jealous, she doesn't want anybody to take her spot, she won't work with anybody that really can rap, she only works with people who can't rap. Those were y'all's words verbatim. Correct? Correct. So, with that being said, how, first of all, let's get into the she only works with people who can't rap. Now, we've been telling y'all Megan Thee Stallion has the same damn flow. So is that y'all agreeing with us? Because she's worked with Megan Thee Stallion. She's worked with Cardi B. She's worked with Coyle Ray. She's worked with Sexy Red. She's worked, like the list goes. She's worked with Ice Spice. She's worked with every last one of the girls except for Lotto. She's worked with Doja Cat. The only reason why, so hold on, are you guys saying that Doja Cat can't rap? Are y'all saying that these people are not talented? Because she's worked with every last one of the rap girls except for Lotto. And that's because Lotto wouldn't sit her ass down and be patient. She was trying to get Nicki Minaj to work with her on her time. And that's not how it works. And she ruined her opportunity. Okay? Where in there is Nicki Minaj not wanting to work with anybody? Where in there does it show that Nicki Minaj only works with people who can't rap? There's no competition for her. But yet, you guys are saying that all these girls are her competition. I can't make this up. Now, if I were Nicki Minaj, right, and these people were constantly putting someone in the same category as me that cannot write, that is not a rapper, they're literally reciters. One of them has the same damn flow over and over and over again. Another one can't make a song without mentioning Ussy for the life of her. Actually, they all can't make a song without mentioning Ussy for the life of her. For them. Okay? So I would be pissed off too if y'all kept putting these clowns on my damn level. So of course I would go out of my way to show these people are not on my level, right? But let's get into this right here. I want to break down, if I can, because I might have forgot some stuff, why everybody fell out with Nicki Minaj. Because I'm sick and tired of the Nicki Minaj falls out with everybody. Now, clearly we're not going to get into the TMZs and the Joe Buddens and the Charlemagnes and stuff like that because we all know they're paid blogs, allegedly. Okay, allegedly they are paid to spread negative news about Nicki Minaj. Allegedly, right? Charlemagne the God literally said the reason why he loves Cardi B is because Cardi B came to his daughter's birthday party. Okay, so that is the reason why Charlemagne the God feels like he has to choose between Nicki Minaj and Cardi, and why he feels like he simply cannot keep it a beam about both of them. He simply has to lie on Nicki Minaj and show that he does not like Nicki Minaj. So I don't know if he's trying to get another interview or like what's going on, but either way it goes, you guys, let's not get into the blogs. It's only a few blogs that are willing to be truthful when it comes to Nicki Minaj, and I think you guys already know that. So, paid moles, we get it, okay? Now, let's get into these females though, okay? Cardi B. Let's start off with Cardi B. Cardi B's husband allegedly begged Nicki Minaj to be on Motorsport before he even asked Cardi B to be on Motorsport, and then turned around and asked Nicki Minaj, "Do you mind if my wife is on my song with you?" And Nicki Minaj, being the generous queen that she is, said absolutely, right? So then, when Nicki Minaj put out her verse, in her original verse, she was showing love to Cardi B. But see, Cardi B so damn slow, she didn't process what was being said as a compliment, okay? And instead ended up asking Nicki Minaj to change her verse. So Nicki Minaj did not change her whole verse, how Cardi B tried to make it seem. Okay, she didn't change her verse because Cardi B was unhappy with how it sounded. Like, get the real, get the f real. Okay, she changed her verse, and instead of saying Cardi B's name, she said Quavo. That was the change that was made. But because Cardi B ran around telling that lie, like, "Oh, I made Nicki Minaj change her verse," and the blog started posting, "Oh, Cardi B was unhappy with Nicki Minaj's verse and made her change it," knowing that that was not the case. That was number one. That was number one. Okay, so that beef with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B was kind of sort of there. And then Harper's Bazaar is happened because one of Cardi B's fans made a fake page and liked a post, a fake page under Nicki Minaj, right? With no blue check mark or any of that stuff. I don't even think the blue check mark was a thing then, but either way it goes, it was a fake page. And allegedly, that fake page liked a shady post about Culture, Cardi B's daughter, right? And so at the Harper's Bazaar, I believe is where it was. I could be wrong. Cardi B was trying to attack Nicki Minaj, and of course, security, Ra Ali, and literally everybody at Harper's Bazaar was not letting that happen because no, what the f, you know what I'm saying? They was like, "Girl, sit your ghetto ass down," right? So a Harper's Bazaar happened. And instead of Cardi B coming out and just saying, "You know what, it was a fake account, I apologize," stuff like that, she came out and said it was a fake account and she was wrong, but she never apologized to Nicki Minaj. Instead, she kept the beef going. Okay? And then I'm pretty sure that you guys know everything that happened after that. Cardi B started being compared to Nicki Minaj. They started giving her fake accolades, fake stats, making it seem like Cardi B was taking Nicki Minaj's spot. I wouldn't F with her either. Okay? So there we have Cardi B. Let's get into Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion was on Nicki Minaj's Instagram Live begging her for a collaboration. And when I say begging her, she even started begging the Barbs to tell Nicki Minaj to work with her. She went as far as to start shading Cardi B during the live in order to try and prove that she was on Nicki Minaj's side to try and get Nicki Minaj to work with her, right? Well, Nicki Minaj decided to work with her after the Barbs asked her to. So they put out Hot Girl Summer. And come to find out, Nicki Minaj gave her a free verse. Okay? I see all you guys coming into the live. I will welcome you guys in a second. I'm trying to stay on topic. But um come to find out, Nicki Minaj gave this woman a free verse. And all Nicki Minaj asked of her was for her to come to Queen Radio and freestyle. That was going to be her payment for the verse, right? So, Nicki Minaj is about to have Papa Bear, right? And Megan Thee Stallion stops answering, or was she about to have him? Yeah, she was about to have him. And Megan Thee Stallion stops answering her phone. She stops responding to Nicki Minaj and is now acting as if Nicki Minaj is not going to get her part of the bargain, which was for Megan Thee Stallion to come to Queen Radio and freestyle. Okay? Now, she's ignoring the Queen. Nicki Minaj has her baby. Megan Thee Stallion doesn't congratulate Nicki Minaj until after Beyonce congratulated Nicki Minaj. Beyonce sent Nicki Minaj flowers for Papa Bear. Nicki Minaj posted them, and shortly after that, Megan Thee Stallion sent her flowers, and Nicki Minaj would not let the flowers into her house. Okay? Then, while all of this is happening, Megan Thee Stallion also hopped on Cardi B's live and started shading Nicki Minaj because she now wants to work with Cardi B. She's an opportunist. Period. Point blank. That's it. That's all. Okay. So not only did Nicki Minaj, oh yeah, and I'm not done as far as Bigfoot goes. Just give me a second. So not only did Nicki Minaj not get her to come to Queen Radio and freestyle like Megan Thee Stallion promised, she basically stole from Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj gave her a free verse, a good free verse, and blew her up. And you didn't hold up your part of the deal. And then not only that, you did not congratulate me on my son, and we're supposed to be friends. And then shortly after that, you're on live shading me with one of my ops. But the biggest thing is when they were on the live right before Hot Girl Summer was about to come out, or after it came out, either way it goes, Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj were together on live. And Nicki Minaj, before the live started, had told Megan Thee Stallion, I might be pregnant, right? So when the live video started and Megan Thee Stallion kept telling Nicki Minaj to drink, and Nicki Minaj kept declining the liquor, Megan Thee Stallion turned around and told her you could go to the clinic, basically telling Nicki she could get rid of Papa Bear. If she want to drink and have a little drinky drink, that's okay, because she can go to the clinic tomorrow and get rid of Papa Bear. So not only did she say that, but she kept telling Nicki Minaj to drink while she was on live, and every single time Nicki Minaj was denying it, of course, the Barbs were like, girl, is you pregnant? So she was exposing the fact that Nicki Minaj may be pregnant. And she was also disrespecting Nicki Minaj by telling her to go to the clinic and get rid of her child. So from Cardi B to Megan Thee Stallion, I'm not hearing bully. But let's get into Coi Leray, because I'm saving the lotto for last. Coi Leray and Nicki Minaj don't really have like a beef. But let me tell y'all what Coi Leray did to Nicki Minaj. First of all, it was three things. No, or two. I'm not sure. But either way it goes, Nicki Minaj put out Super Freaky Girl, right? And everybody that was on the Super Freaky Girl Queen mix congratulated Nicki Minaj on her number one, on Super Freaky Girl going number one. So Nicki Minaj basically thanked them by allowing them to be on the Super Freaky Girl Queen mix, right? So of course, Coi Leray was bitter and jealous and mad because she was not on the Queen mix, but yet Coi Leray did not congratulate Nicki Minaj on her number one, or she would have been on the Queen mix, right? Well, Coi Leray was upset that she was not on the Queen mix, but what's funny about that is right before that, Nicki Minaj gave her a whole collaboration, just her and Nicki Minaj. Not only did Nicki Minaj give her a collaboration, but Nicki Minaj gave her a music video as well. And then everybody started dragging Nicki Minaj, saying, oh, she only works with the girls who can't really rap, right? That's where that all started at. That's where that question of, oh, okay, now Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi and all the people y'all say is on Nicki's level can't rap now. Oh, okay. But anyway, they started dragging Coi Leray, dragging Nicki Minaj. Oh, Coi Leray can't rap, saying that Coi Leray's bony, all these things where Nicki Minaj had to come out and defend Coi Leray. And then you act the way that you did because you were not on the Super Freaky Girl Queen mix, and then got mad because Nicki Minaj put out a song around the same time Coi Leray put out a song. So she claimed that Nicki Minaj was trying to block her. Like, can y'all imagine Nicki Minaj thinking that she has to block a Coi Leray? I can't make this up. Okay? So there goes Coi Leray. Now, let's get in. Who do we want to do now? Ice Spice. Let's do Ice Spice. Nicki Minaj gave Ice Spice her two biggest songs of her career, Barbie World and Princess Diana Remix. Both of those things came with a music video, right? Why is it that Ice Spice got caught talking to one of her friends, dragging Nicki Minaj, calling Nicki Minaj bitter, saying that she's giving Nicki Minaj opportunities and Nicki Minaj is being ungrateful? It just all these outlandish ass things, y'all. And then after that happened, out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere, Ice Spice started stealing Nicki Minaj's stuff. Whether it was her flows, whether it was her album covers, whether it was her hairstyles, whatever the case may be, she was purposely attaching herself to Nicki Minaj so that people would talk about her and Nicki Minaj in the same sentence. And then Ice Spice tried to apologize. She kept hopping in Nicki Minaj's comments, putting little heart faces on her pictures and stuff. And Nicki Minaj paid that ass dust. And she unfollowed Nicki. I'm still not hearing Nicki Minaj is a bully. I still don't quite hear it yet. Please like my video, y'all. So then, let's go from Ice Spice to, and I just had it in my head. Who do I want to do now? Damn, who, I just had it. Who I was going to do next. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, I can't think about it. Help me in the comments, y'all, because I'm saving Lotto for last. There's a situation that I have not gotten into yet. Please. What was it? What was it? Okay, we did Megan Thee Stallion. We did Cardi B. We did Ice Spice. Oh, we got to do Doja Cat and there's someone else. But let's get into Doja Cat. Okay? Doja Cat, I love getting into this one. So, Doja Cat felt like Nicki Minaj didn't like her. Okay? After Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat did Say So, went number one together. Nicki Minaj has been hopping on her Instagram live, saying hi to her. Doja Cat, same thing. Like the energy was always there, right? And then out of nowhere, Doja Cat started shading Nicki Minaj in her music. And I wasn't sure because as far as we knew, they still got along, right? So we were all like, is she shading Nicki Minaj or are we tripping, right? So then Nicki Minaj put out her album and she got to talking about the song Cowgirl. And apparently, she asked Doja Cat to be on the song Cowgirl, right? And Doja Cat said yes. Sang her verse, and then took her verse back and said, "Oh, I don't think that you like me." Now, mind you, Nicki Minaj is asking you to be a part of one of her greatest albums of all time. And you know she felt that way. But you think she doesn't like you. But another thing is, Nicki Minaj is your idol, right? You love her. You've been mentioning Nicki Minaj this, Nicki Minaj that. You copy every single thing that she does in a good way, not like the other girls, right? But you love Nicki Minaj so much. That's what you said. Yet, when Nicki Minaj hits you up and tells you she wants you to be a part of the greatest album that she's put out of all time, instead of you thinking in your head, damn, my idol does still love me. She does still F with me. You know what? Let me hop on this album and prove everybody wrong that said Nicki Minaj didn't like me and show them she loves me. Instead, Doja Cat wanted to keep up the beef. She decided not to be on the album and she continued shading Nicki Minaj. And then hopped on a remix with SZA trying to block Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice, and it didn't work. And then come to find out, SZA and them did not even credit Doja Cat for her remix that she did. Instead, her fans were pushing the original. Okay, so that's Doja Cat. Um, okay, we did Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. Let me see if y'all put some names. Hold on. Okay, we did Koi, we did Cardi, we did Ice, we did. Damn, there's one that I wanted to get into right before Lotto, but for some reason I can't think of who it was. Like I'm trying to think of it, but I can't for some reason. And I'm hoping that one of you guys put it in the comments. Uh, Let me see. So we did Doja. Damn, I know I'm forgetting one before we get to Lotto. I know I'm forgetting one. Let me think, y'all. Just give me 2 seconds. Be patient, please. So, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Ice Spice, Doja Cat, Coi Leray. Oh, JT. Nicki Minaj went out of her way to help JT. And when everybody was dragging JT, calling her a lapdog and stuff, saying, oh, just because she loves Nicki Minaj, she's a lapdog and things like that, right? Nicki Minaj came out and said, you know what? I'm going to help this woman in her career. Y'all just watch. Just watch. So not only did Nicki Minaj allow her to be on the Super Freaky Girl Queen mix, right? I believe she's on there. I could be wrong. Not only did she take JT on tour with her to one of her shows for the Pink Friday 2 tour, okay, not only did she help her with some bars for her song No Bars, but Nicki Minaj was posting her, talking about how pretty she is and just really giving JT her tens, like really, really effing with JT, okay? And then next thing you know, now I know that some of the Barbs would drag JT, but I mean, hello, JT put out a whole diss track against Nicki Minaj that Nicki Minaj allowed her to rap from beginning to end while they were on live together, and all she did was laugh about it. Okay? But she put out a whole diss track against Nicki Minaj for no reason, unprovoked. So of course, some of the Barbs are not going to F with her because look what happens. Every single time we F with somebody, they switch up on Nicki Minaj. So some of the Barbs is traumatized and they wasn't damn having it. Okay? So when some of those Barbs were dragging JT thought it would be a good idea to come out and say, hey, I don't need no support from the Barbs. I don't want no support from the Barbs. So, of course, Nicki Minaj is like, oh, so she's talking about my Barbs, right? And then I don't know what else happened behind the scenes with them. I don't know. I feel like it's deeper than that. But that's really all we know as far as JT goes so far. Okay, so Nicki Minaj unfollowed her because of what she was saying about the Barbs. And then I'm thinking, and just completely sounding ungrateful. Like she started getting, a little bit more fans and stuff. And then she felt like she could start being shady. That's what happened. She felt like she could start being shady because she felt like she was now on Nicki Minaj's level. Let's be honest. So Nicki Minaj unfollowed her. And then JT, after so long, ended up unfollowing Nicki Minaj as well. And now we can get into Lotto. So Lotto has been sitting up in interviews claiming that Nicki Minaj is her idol for years, okay? There's not an interview that Lotto does where she does not mention Nicki Minaj till this day, okay? And not only was she constantly mentioning Nicki Minaj, she was always behind the scenes trying to get a collaboration. And since Nicki Minaj had told Lotto, hey, she didn't say she wasn't feeling her song. She just said she doesn't want to hop on something unless it's growing organically. She wants it to do its thing on its own, and then she will hop on it. And she also said that she has to be able to hear herself on the song. If she doesn't feel like she can bring anything to the song, then she won't hop on it. Meaning, if the song is already so good and does not need a Nicki Minaj on it, she's not going to hop on it. But yet again, Lotto, being slow, just like Cardi B, was unable to comprehend what it was Nicki Minaj was saying, right? So Nicki Minaj and Lotto had a conversation on the phone, and it was a heated conversation. Lotto was recording the phone call from the beginning of the conversation, and all Nicki Minaj was trying to tell her was that, because the saying is, oh, Nicki Minaj was only winning because there was no other girls out at that time. That's disrespectful. And that's what Nicki Minaj was trying to tell her. Not only are you disrespecting me, but you're disrespecting all the other women that were in fact out at that time. And if that was actually the case, can we please clock the fact that none of these girls that are out before or now were able to do what Nicki Minaj has mother effing done? So clearly, that was incorrect. But anyway, let me stay on topic. So, Lotto recorded the phone call. She acted a certain way during the phone call. She was saying certain things during the phone call because she knew it was being recorded. So once Nicki Minaj noticed that she was being recorded, Nicki Minaj ended the phone call, right? But before that phone call ended, Lotto told her, I love you. I'm going to support you from the sidelines. So that means you still love Nicki and you're still going to support her from the sidelines. Is that not what that means? Okay. Keep that in mind. So when the whole situation with the Grammys happened, Nicki Minaj wasn't being shady. Big Lotto said with her own fingers on Twitter and with her own mouth, she said, oh, I'm in my pop bag. My pop song is doing this. My pop. She kept saying that Big Energy was a pop song. I posted the post myself. She said on several occasions that Big Energy was a pop song, right? So when they moved Super Freaky Girl, which is clearly a rap song, out of the rap category into the pop category, they knew that Nicki Minaj was not going to win in the pop category. That's why they put her over there. And so Nicki Minaj said, how are y'all going to put Super Freaky Girl over there but not Big Energy? Big Energy is a pop song. So Nicki Minaj did not say anything wrong. She's simply saying, if you guys are going to move Super Freaky Girl, you need to move Big Energy because Big Energy is a pop song for sure. Now, Justin Bieber one time came out when they tried to do this to Nicki Minaj using him. He said, no, my song is pop. Put my damn song over there and pop and stop being weird, right? Big Lotto had that same opportunity to do the same thing, and instead, she decided, no, I'm going to stand on my song being a rap song, although I know it's pop. And I'm not going to speak up for this person that I mentioned in every single interview. Someone that I said I waited in line for hours with my Barbie chain on for Pink Friday to be released, right? Somebody that you love, somebody that's your idol, somebody that you said you're still going to support from the sidelines. Instead of you using that opportunity to do what was right, you told Nicki Minaj not to mention your song. Oh, our conversation didn't end on good terms. Don't be mentioning my song. But I thought that conversation ended with you telling Nicki you still loved her and you was going to support her from the sidelines. And still, right is right and wrong is wrong. And your song is pop. Period. Okay? So, of course, her and Nicki Minaj got into it. And Nicki Minaj says she looks at least 35, and that's when Lotto stopped wearing weave. She recently wore 2 wigs, but before that, Lotto would not wear weave since Nicki Minaj said that. And not just that, but Lotto started dragging Nicki Minaj's husband. So that tells me that Lotto's been a clown. But my thing is, when did her husband's situation matter when you kept asking for collaborations? You didn't care about his background then when you wanted Nicki Minaj to work with you. But now since you know Nicki Minaj ain't working with you, you bringing up this man. You getting in your videos doing the little line under the nose, the finger under the nose, trying to talk about Nicki possibly doing POW. And if you guys missed my last live video that we did yesterday morning about Nicki Minaj passing her hair follicle test, y'all need to check that live out too. It was a 6 o'clock in the morning live just like this one. And like I said, I put out a video as well. Like my video, because y'all know I'm in here just speaking straight facts. So like my video. You know I'm speaking facts. Even if you're an op that's watching. I got 19 likes, 32 people here. Even if you're an op, like my video. Because you know I'm speaking facts. You pulled up to the video, so go ahead and like this mother effer too. And subscribe while you're at it. Okay, now. So, then after that, Lotto started hooking up with all these other people in their songs that were shading Nicki Minaj as well. Now, Glorilla and Nicki Minaj don't really have a beef. You see what I'm saying? Glorilla's just a goddamn follower. And I'm actually about to do a topic on Glorilla. I don't want you guys to miss it. I want you guys to be there because I have certain sentiments as far as Glorilla goes, right? Her and Nicki Minaj don't necessarily have a beef. But because Glorilla is close with people like Cardi B, she feels like she cannot like Nicki Minaj. That's follower energy. But when Glorilla's asked certain things in interviews, most of the time she will give Nicki Minaj her tens as far as being the queen of rap. Okay, so yeah. Now, my question is, if I missed any of the girls, you guys put it in the comments right now so I can get into it right now. But my question is, where is the bully? Where's the bully? Because to me, it seems like every last one of these girls did something for Nicki Minaj not to want to F with them no more. Okay? And then it's like, as far as these blogs go, as far as Billboard goes and stuff like that, they're a part of the agenda. They're a part of the narrative. That's why they're willing to take 100K sales for Nicki Minaj for whatever reason. Take 100K pure sales from Nicki Minaj's album, but allow Cardi B to literally cheat more than 5 times and did not take any sales from her, didn't say anything, nothing. Okay, this every single time Nicki Minaj releases something, Billboard changes the rules. They're constantly putting out fake stats in order for it to look like Nicki Minaj is being surpassed. Think about how long it took them to give her her first single #1. And then the Grammys. We got into the Grammys the other day, you guys. I'm not going to go too deep into it. You guys know why she doesn't have a Grammy. But did you guys peep how now they asked her to be a part of the Recording Academy, right? And when Nicki Minaj turned them down, they were going to give her a Grammy for Barbie World, which, to be honest, I would have been upset because Nicki Minaj deserves several Grammys on her own, not including Ice Spice. But they were going to give her a Grammy that she would have to share with Ice Spice. But because Nicki Minaj turned down their request for her to be a part of the board, I believe that is why they took that Barbie World Grammy back. And if that doesn't show right there how this industry does Nicki Minaj, if Billboard and the Grammys doesn't show it, I don't know what else will. The fact that all these other artists are turning a blind eye, especially Sexy Red and people that are supposed to really be close to Nicki Minaj. Nobody's speaking up for her. Nobody's like, damn, it's fucked up how they're doing her. Like, I wonder if people are really saying that behind the scenes. Like maybe not, out loud because they're afraid what the industry will do to them. But do you guys think that these people are even like, damn, that is fucked up? We do see what's going on because you have to literally have your eyes closed in order not to see what is going on with the industry and Nicki Minaj. And that brings me to say, if you guys don't like the woman, just say that. Just say, I'm not a fan of Nicki Minaj's personality. I don't like her. Instead, you guys listen to all the lies that are being told. No one has a valid reason as to not like her because when someone's trying to explain to you guys where the lie was created and why, you guys won't even give that an opportunity. So to me, it's follower energy. You don't like this person because of something that you heard someone else say about her. Okay. Y'all know she's not ugly. Y'all know she's not fat. Y'all know that she does not have any type of ticks that a powderhead has, but yet y'all keep saying that about her. It's clear that y'all don't like this woman. This woman has never posted a video of her son longer than 7 seconds, but the whole world is claiming that her son is slow because that's what Cardi B and her fans said. That's why I said follower energy. Y'all have no information on this boy. Nobody even knows his name. And instead of y'all being, real and responding like, girl, you don't even know his name. Y'all are, yeah, he's slow. Y'all are followers. Y'all are lame as fuck. Straight up followers. If you could hear something about someone and decide, oh, I don't like them, you need to also be able to hear something about someone that's going to clear up the reason why you don't like them. If not, you're being a follower. You can't think for yourself with your own damn head. Like I said, you have to literally have your eyes closed and your ears plugged to say you cannot see or hear what's going on with Nicki Minaj in this industry. And if you're unable to do that, I'm going to assume one or two things. You simply don't like her, or you're a follower. That's it, that's all. Because out of everything that we've gotten into today, where is it giving Nicki Minaj is a bully? Nicki Minaj came out and said, I was robbed by Jay-Z. Nicki Minaj still got dragged. Nicki Minaj came out and said, there's four people that have been robbing me behind the scenes, and Nicki Minaj still got dragged. Nicki Minaj comes out and talks about how the Grammys and everybody is doing her, and Nicki Minaj still gets dragged. Nicki Minaj donates to Jamaica, and Nicki Minaj still gets dragged. Like, I can't make this up. But in the same breath, all of those people that are joining in on dragging Nicki Minaj is claiming that she's the bully. And then what's even crazier is the fact that I forget what I was gonna say just there, but how is this one little person that's literally standing by herself going up against all of these people a bully? While the industry is planting industry plants to take her spot. But she's the bully. So basically, they're allowed to plant an industry plant to take her spot. And Nicki Minaj is just supposed to sit back and allow it to happen. She's not allowed to go bar for bar with these people. If she does, she's a bully. She's washed up. She's bitter. So, yeah. Oh, anyway, let me get to some of y'all's comments. And I'm only gonna get to a little, y'all, because I gotta get my kids up. It's 7 o'clock. So um Witter Rose said, hi, hey Barb City. Someone said glow. We got into glow. And SZA, Nicki Minaj was dragging the F out of who? TDE or somebody like that. And I guess that is who SZA is signed to. That's SZA's manager. So because Nicki Minaj was shading this dude for what he's done to her, had nothing to do with SZA decided to chime in and say, oh, something Mercury retrograde, don't fall for the hype, right? Clear shade towards Nicki Minaj. The whole silly goose comment and all that, it was clear shade towards Nicki Minaj. But of course, SZA ain't gonna stand on business. And when Nicki Minaj started shading her, she went along with the narrative, oh, Nicki's crazy, and started trying to paint that picture. I don't know what happened. All I did was tweet about Mercury retrograde. I didn't even say anything wrong. Oh my God, she's coming for me. She's mentioning Rock Nation. Oh, what's going on? Bitch, you know what's going on. The hell? And then all of a sudden, Kendrick Lamar and everybody's having this thing with Drake, and it's this big thing. They're calling Drake, Doechii, and SZA the big three. Like, they know what's going on. Y'all know who the big three is. Stop playing. Ooh, child. Yes, Widow Rose says she has worked with the entire industry. Patricia said Lotto is jealous, talentless, and a mistress. Period. Hey, babe, welcome to the live. Thank you for watching from the living room. Widow Rose also said she's supporting her because of a birthday. She's supporting her because of a birthday. Patricia said, essentially, Offset made motorsport collaboration happen for Cardi as well as co-written with Party. Um, exactly. Witter Rose says, she said, I am the generous queen, asked Miss Ellen. Cardi B is jealous of Nicki's talent. That is the reason for her being upset over Nicki Minaj's verse. I agree. Really be rapping. Welcome to the live. They said, we gon' always respect the queen. I'm here. Period. 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 Aries 864. Welcome to the live and good morning to you as well. Witter Rose says, I just think Megan is fake. is a fake person in real life. I agree. Megan Thee Stallion is an opportunist. She's literally fallen out with every last one of her friends before and after the industry. She literally slept with her best friend's man and lied about it. She slept with her best friend's man, y'all. Her best friend before the industry. You slept with her man. Like, that should tell you enough. Period. Um, Insider Dre, hey baby, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Dre said, wake it up. Patricia says, Megan Thee Stallion is a phony person off the jump. Y'all run up them likes. Yes, run up the likes for me, y'all. Please, please, please. I love you guys and I appreciate you guys so much. Day M398 said, a fake F and an opportunist. Aries said, I want Nicki to drop the second installment. Period. Me too. Blissfully Mimi said, those girls just can't rap. I agree. Aries said, ungrateful ass 304s. I agree. Blissfully Mimi says, simple as that. That's not a Nicki problem. I agree. Okay, so this person just put the N word in my comments. Yeah, no letter E, no letter R. Like, bro, don't nobody give a damn about that. because, because, let me tell you, you came all the way to my video at 6 o'clock in the morning to write one comment with an N, one comment with an I, one comment with a G, one comment with a... Like, bro, you got too much time on your hands. Like, did you like the video? Did you subscribe to the channel? Like, oh my God, I'm screaming. That was some funny shit right there. That was funny as hell, y'all. Oh my God, I can't even lie. That, oh my God. Now that's work. That was funny. That was some funny shit. Woo, because it's 6 o'clock in the morning, y'all, and they came all the way to Barb City to sit in my channel a whole hour in and post something like that. Like, I'm screaming, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I'm weak. Oh my goodness. I'm so weak. Let me calm down. Oh, let me calm down. Ooh, my God. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Wow. 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 Okay. Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. Like, anyway. Okay. They're so funny, y'all. They're in the comments saying the funniest things ever. They're like, sad culture. Y'all worship the Diddy crew too. Like, and if we did, no, we don't. But if we did, and like, I wouldn't give a shit. Anyway, okay, y'all. So let me see. I'm gonna read a few more comments. Yes, if one of my mods can kindly block that person, that'd be great. And don't be afraid to put the bugs in the chat for the duds as well, since they're watching. Go ahead and drop, roaches and things like that in the chat for the mother effing dud. Patricia said, I'm going to get your information and then you will be fired and lose everything for your hateful language on a page about Nicki Minaj. Please do that, Patricia. If you can, go and take screenshots of that page and everything. So that would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, oh, thank you for dropping the bugs in the chat, Mimi Harris. Thank you for dropping the bugs, Patricia. Patricia said, what a loser. Mimi said, they're lame as F. Hey, Barb City. Hey, boo. Tiff Moore said, Courtney. Corny, 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 corny. I wouldn't be surprised if that was Cardi B. That's probably Cardi B. Um, Patricia said, your mod got him. Okay, period. Thank you, mod. I appreciate you. Genesis 9998 said, Grand Rising, Barb City, and everyone here from Barb City. Get Grand Rising to you as well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You know what? I'm going to need my bugs in the chat crew to come on through because the last few times I said fill the bugs in the chat for the duds, like it ain't been popping like it normally is. But I think that's because YouTube's been playing with my views, but that's all right. Um, Let me see. Devon Locke said we haven't seen them freckles since. Oh my God, right. Wake it up. Blissfully Mimi said Kendrick is so performative. I gave up on him. Patricia says, and SZA got dragged by her buckshots on the back of her head under that tacky wig. Oh my. Oh my. Patricia also said, but nobody other than Nicki Minaj has sent aid to Jamaica. Clock it. Ari said, because she speaks up for herself. That's why everybody has a problem with her. Yes. Patricia said, a weak-minded follower. Exactly. Thank you, Aries, for dropping the bugs in the chat. Thank you, Nacho Natty, for dropping the bugs in the chat. Patricia again and Mimi, thank you for dropping them again in the chat. Patricia said, what a beautiful day to be a Barb, period. And Blissfully Mimi said, not a tacky wig. Yes, ma'am, a tacky wig. Now, you guys know what time it is. It is that time of the live, y'all. These morning lives, I can't lie. I love them. Thank you, Tiff Moore. I love you. I love these morning lives, you guys. So, but y'all need to know, after I drop these lives, early in the, like later on in the day, I also put out a video. So when we end this live, you guys, please go check out my live that I did yesterday morning about Nicki Minaj passing her hair follicle test. And also watch my video that I did last night of Cardi B desperately competing with Nicki Minaj after she told Nicki Minaj to compete with her peers. Girlies, hey Jam, mommy, it's time to get up, girls. We're waking up a little late because mommy's been slapping them gums. Nature, nature, girl, you stuffed in there like a burrito. Nature, good morning, mommies. Come on, girlies, we gotta get up. Good morning, good morning, good morning, nation, son. Good morning, son. It's time to wake up, boy. I love you. Good morning, good morning. Uppy, uppy, uppy. Girlies, a gym, nature. Barb City Gang wants to say good morning. Come on. Come on, girl. Is that other one still right here? What? Nature Lindy. Get your butt up, girl. Good morning, beauties. Come on, we gotta go. No. Come on. Come in mommy's room, please. You're still sleepy? You haven't had school for 2 days, mommy. You have school today. Come on. Come to your mama. It's okay. Come here, honey.
Nope, you're staying with me.
Hey, Jim, stop.
You're
Come
staying
here.
with me.
Nature, let her go. Let her go. Come on. Come
You're
on.
staying with me.
It's okay. Come here,
I know,
mama's
that's
girl.
the thing.
It's okay. Patricia said, good morning, Barb City babies from Miami, Florida.
She ran off.
Joey Gonzalez,
off.
welcome to the live. They said, hi, babes. Hugs from Hollywood, California. Thank you, Patricia, for sending me yet another gift. Baby, I love you. Thank you. Yes, Patricia, that is how you spell it. A-Gem, just how it sounds. A-G-E-M. Miranda, hi, Miranda. You'll have to play the replay, babe. She said, good morning. She's being bullied by the whole industry. The way they have treated her, smearing her name, getting everyone to disrespect her, the way that they isolate her from everyone. I agree. I love you too, Patricia. Nature, come on in here. So, you guys, I kind of ended this live a little late. So, I do gotta go. Gotta get my little stinkers ready for school.
Scuala.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
You're okay, Edgem. You can stop doing what you're doing whenever you're ready. You're sleepy? Well, let's hurry up and get dressed so you can go to sleep in mommy's car, okay? Okay, beautiful. What can I say to make you feel better? Did you get prettier last night while you were asleep? Can I see? Can I see if your beauty rest worked? Nature, please be quiet. Can mommy see if your beauty rest worked? I can't. Can I give you a kiss? Can I give you a hug? Do you want to say good morning to Barb City Gang? Do you want me to tickle you?
No.
Do you want me to tickle you?
No.
Well, you better stop or I'm going to tickle you.
No. No.
Then why are you smiling? Why are you smiling?
She's smiling.
She's a little brat, y'all. Ew, that's a Jim that's acting that way. Come on, girlies. We got to get dressed. Let's hurry up. Let's hurry up. She's not going back to bed. She's getting her butt up.
Get your nasty little slimy little cupcake up.
How's she a nasty, slimy cupcake, Nature? Make that make sense. That's like unheard of, okay?
It's a little yummy little smelly
Babe,
little
can you-
ice cream cake.
Babe,
Up.
Yeah.
can you like lint roll this in some way? Come on, Nature. Okay, but anyways, you guys, I have to go. Like I said, check out my other videos. Make sure that you guys are following Barb City on Facebook. Over there, we have a pink and black logo. On Twitter and Instagram as well, but we have our white logo just like you guys see here on YouTube. We have our Queen of Tacos YouTube channel where I eat and serve my family and stuff. We just do family stuff over there. If you guys want to check out the Queen of Tacos YouTube channel, Queen of Tacos is also on Facebook as well, and you will see a picture of me on both of those platforms. Check out my merch at www.therealbarbcity.com. If you guys do not know, my investor is going to do something very big for the Barbs when Nicki Minaj puts out her album. So if you're not already subscribed, do so. Turn your post notifications on so you guys know what to expect when that happens. And what else did I have to say? What else did I have to say? I think that's it, you guys. I'm going ahead and get up out of here and get my babies to school. You guys will see me in the morning, 6 a.m. You guys will hear me this afternoon when I put out a video. And yes, okay, Tiff Moore said, welcome, hugs, and kisses. Much love to you as well, Queen. And thank you for enjoying my blooper rolls. Remember, when in doubt, pull your mother effing blunts out. And until next time, I love you guys so much. Thanks.